Welcome to Two Fat Guys Podcast. How y'all doing? No, I'm just kidding. We're we're plump. Is it plump and juicy?
Munching on some candy.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You know, just
we should be reeling the sugar intake back a little bit, shall we?
we probably should, but we're not because it's how we are.
Don't you love it when you got somebody that has that's eating hard candy and you just hear them in back of you or wherever you're at, and you hear them go.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that.
Like they're washing their teeth with their candy.
That's tough for me to listen to. Big time.
All right, we're starting to get them rolling in. We'll get.
Come on in.
Started.
Come on in.
Welcome to the Brothers Banter podcast. Come on in. Step right on in. Have a seat. Take a load off.
Tell us who you are
for the hard day. I know.
Tell us if you're listening.
Mine wasn't an easy one. That's for dang sure.
What's that?
Excusez-moi. For those that are listening, I do apologize.
Oh, you said your day's not good?
Yeah, today was a little, past couple of days, you know what I'm dealing with.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get this. Here's some more sugar. You hear
it? Yep. I mean, listen, and you got diabetes.
That's right.
So,
yeah,
drink some more Coke, buddy. Drink some more Coke.
Thanks for pointing that out. You're right. Oh, Andy Q. Look
Andy
at that.
Q's in the house. Andy Q.
I've got to set. I got to set. I guess next week up. You've done it. I hadn't done it because I've been tied up on those others.
Yep, we're going out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Looks like, yep.
Random?
And I got one lead, and then I've got I got two more. I think I'm gonna approach. One's a little rough around the edges, yeah.
Well, I've got two that I got two that I'm not sure what they got because they're new, recent customers of mine. So I'm not sure what they got, but I figured probably wouldn't hurt to go by, right?
Oh, definitely not. And I've got, my KPIs are about to start kicking.
The worst that can happen is Andy scaring them off, right?
Oh, I mean, he's good at that. He's such a little. I can't hear what he's saying.
We don't mention that while we're on the podcast, Andy. Thanks for pointing that out. We're just mentioning. Nobody knows until you just said that what we're talking about. Thanks a lot for pointing that out, and thanks for bringing that in here. We don't
appreciate that, buddy.
We don't allow that kind of talk in here while we're trying to relax from a long week and a hard day.
Wait. Can't have anything good anymore with guys like that.
I was trying to enjoy my diabetic drink. Jeez.
Andy, why don't you just go ahead and give our Social Security numbers out while you're at it?
Oh, my goodness. Gee whiz. So, yep, we got a few.
Wonder where Chad is.
Probably. Yeah, I think he was playing around when he said he got a little bit offended by us calling him out last week. I think it was last week or week before about.
It was last week.
About not being able to survive. I think right.
Yeah.
The apocalypse or something like that. So.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
If you get offended with us, man, forget about it. Don't be soft.
We're easy. I mean, we could be a lot worse. I can assure you, if I went back to my old self, I can assure you this podcast would be totally different.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, buddy. We're about to bust hell wide open.
We would have a different storyline. But we do
We
thank
indeed
you
would.
for joining, and of anybody that is listening. We got a few thousand in here. We're gonna
Yep.
probably get
If you
started.
just joined us, say hey, all that good stuff, please. Let a few more get in here before we get started, and all that good stuff.
Thursday night at 8. Don't be late.
Don't
Donnie's
be late.
podcasting from his Colorado farm, as you can tell his background, and then I'm podcasting from a castle. Unless we could always, maybe this one always drives me a little nuts because it's so distracting. We could put, not that one. I was going to switch it over.
I see the distracting one.
That is very
looks
distracting.
Like you're
drives me
looks
nuts.
like you're in a
cyber tunnel or something
in a
like
spaceship.
That. Yeah,
spaceship tunnel. You know.
I'll get you.
But
so with that, let's go ahead and get this party started.
Let's get this party started
Right.
quickly.
So,
right.
One thing I want to talk about, because this is Banter Weekly, so we pretty much is saying that we have nothing to talk about and that we're just going to make up stuff as we go. So, hang on to your seatbelts, hang on to your chairs, sit back and listen to the soothing sounds of our voice. No?
Don't be that's creepy. Stop being creepy.
So we're not going to do the, what is that woman that always is on that? She always
Delilah.
Delilah. There you go. They probably don't know who that is, do they?
The soothing sounds of Delilah. No, I don't like that.
Okay.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. So I see that. So people keep popping in and out. Let us know if you're getting kicked out or something.
Well, they see us sitting here eating, drinking diabetic drinks and stuff like that. So
I'm not eating.
You know what? They're like, how can that be good? Us watching two fat guys eat candy and stuff and get fatter. So, anyway, as we're talking, one of the ideas, one of the things I was talking about or thinking about. Did you get the thing I sent you as far as that thing with the Tyson fight on? It's not actually going to be set up like that, like we originally thought, with the bigger gloves, the headgear.
Oh yeah, 14-ounce gloves, no headgear.
No headgear.
Mm-hmm.
None of that stuff. Now, hopefully Mike wouldn't lie to us on that. I don't think he would, right?
$40 million to make you do a lot of things, apparently.
Is that how much he's getting paid?
That's what I understand.
Okay, well, I'll go in there for $40 million. I may come down punch drunk coming out of it, but yeah, probably so.
Well, I figure, I don't know, but I feel like my integrity is worth more than that.
Oh, here we go. So, the people that are listening, I call bull crap on this, and I'll continue to do so. So, let's just say that it is $40 million.
Okay.
Donnie and all the listeners that are listening, you can make a comment on this. Donnie's saying that he would not take a dive for $40 million. And I call bullcrap on it. And I want to see everybody else's comment. Andy knows how you are.
My integrity is worth 40, more than that.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. I'm just saying. I'd rather not take the fight.
I don't believe you.
You know, I mean,
they have $40 million in front of you, stacked up on a table. Said, "This is yours to take right now."
You have to pay taxes on it.
Of course you do. I would think. I'm sure that the boxers, they do pay taxes, right? I'm sure.
I'm sure, but I mean, if it's tax free, then
Okay, let's just say it's $40 million, and you get the full $40 million.
I don't know.
Tell me you're not going. You're not going. You're not going to take a dive.
I just don't. I don't know. I mean,
That's life
you know,
changing.
now,
That's beyond life changing. That's
yeah, but I mean,
generational wealth right
but
there.
then I don't know about generational, because
40 million.
kids will blow it in a heartbeat, most likely.
Well,
You
yeah, but
know,
after we're gone, who cares, right? It just goes to one generation.
I
40
just
million.
don't.
40 million. Is that what you're telling me? I
No,
don't believe
no.
you.
I'm sorry.
I don't believe you.
I'm sorry, buddy. You know,
$40 million. I would do it in a
nope.
heartbeat. I'd say, do you
Well,
want me to swan dive, or do you want me to? How do you want me to do it? Do you want me? Do you want me to do the whole stiffen up thing and stretch back? And yeah, I can do it all. I can do it.
nope.
Walk around the ring like a chicken. Just tell me what you want. 40 million, you got it. No problem. Because when I come out of that
Hang on.
ring, I'm never gonna work another day of my life. Not gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah,
We're not going to be able to because you're going to be known as the guy that got whooped by Jake Paul.
that's okay. I have no problem. You want me to turn around and let him kick me in the rear too? What, for 40 million? Yeah, absolutely. In a heartbeat. Wouldn't bother me not one bit.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm just. I don't know.
Oh,
My integrity is worth more than that.
actually, tell it to somebody that believes it. I want to. What I want to know is, what's the wife say? I guarantee you, should have a gun to your back and said, "I'm going to need you to take that money." So, Wendy, we need to hear your comment on this as well, because I do believe that she would change that mind of yours. I'm almost positive that she would.
Baby's
Yeah.
calling you out.
Oh, trust me, 40 million? I can assure you that.
He's saying that you would hold a gun to my head if
To take 40
to
million.
take the 40 million and get your butt in there and take a dive.
That's right.
Yeah, she shook her head. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So,
Well,
if you are listening and you are joining us, say hello. If you listen to us after the recording, still say hello. We actually have people do that all the time.
oh yeah.
We are getting, on average, we're getting quite a few members or listeners that do make comments. We get pretty good amount of comments on every podcast. I know not everybody can make it on the podcast. That's why it's recorded and sent out to this one. Yeah, this one is. So I don't know. Did you know that this is also recorded for Twitter or X? We're on there right now.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Oh, we're live on.
We're live on Twitter or X.
Oh,
Is it? I
whatever
just
you want
guess
to
you
call
call
it.
it X. Yeah.
It's
So,
X, but that's fine.
So we're looking at Facebook Live.
What can you see? I can't see it. Normally, it comes across my screen. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
We're doing Facebook Live.
She said, "Take one for the team."
YouTube Live, and now Twitter. The only other one I want to do is LinkedIn,
LinkedIn.
but I think you have to schedule it. It's weird a little bit.
Oh, do you really?
And if for whatever
I wish.
reason you don't go through or something comes up, then you have to go into the app and deschedule. It might be a little bit more than we want to mess with, because this right here is putting those three out is easy.
Yeah.
So
we need to be doing, like, legit need to be doing TikTok before they ban it.
Before they ban it, so
Yeah.
it is going to be banned.
That's what it's looking like. I mean, I
Because
mean,
it's
not
Chinese?
while the retard's in there. No, because he's in China's pocket.
All right, let's talk about that for a minute, because I've got something to add to it. So go ahead and finish what you're saying about TikTok about going away. Is it because it's from China?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. So I know that DeSantis has decided to put into law that kids 15 and under, can't have social media sites and stuff like that, which I think that's good.
I do think that's good. Mine
Now
don't.
will the parents, will they support it? Will they? I don't know. Because how do you take something so addictive away from, from a kid,
Well,
and
right
then,
now, neither one of mine are on it.
well, they've never been on it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about kids that live on it,
I got you.
Twitch and Kick and all these other things, that they're on, and they lie about their age and stuff like that, and then they these kids would lose their freaking minds, man.
So now that you say that, now get this. Now you can tell me if you think these are related somehow. Okay.
Okay.
TikTok, China, is in the process of possibly being banned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is a bill that has gone to, I guess it's for America in general, that they're trying to pass, that they don't want any nobody to be able to fly any DJI drones. They are also from China, which is
Makes sense.
which is the one I've got.
Oh yeah.
And that's including like if police departments had it, fire departments, all those ones that spent 20, 30, 40,000 on drones. You can't if it passes, you won't be able to fly them, period. I think they're related. You think that's
Possible,
coincidental?
because I think that China probably has a way to get into the back door of your of your drone.
Which in a lot of cases you're hooking it to one of your home devices, whether it be a phone,
Yep.
whether it be a tablet, and if it gets access through that, then you got access to social media, possibly your banking information, and all that.
Yep.
So those two.
You are correctamundo.
But how close are they actually doing that for TikTok though?
I mean, I think there's a bill that's in Congress right now. It's before Congress. I don't think they've. I don't know how far it's gotten, but I mean, it still was introduced, and um, it just does. China is, they're regularly breaking into, everybody's online stuff. They're attacking everything. It's just crazy. It's you know, if you don't think we're at war with China, I mean, I'm telling you right now, we're definitely in a war, a cyber war. Just wait, like you said about the banks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
so
all that stuff's gonna happen, man. I'm telling you.
okay, as I put some more sugar in my mouth, I have a question. So, anybody out there that's listening, and I'm sure we have thousands and thousands of people around the world, millions, in fact, that listen to this podcast. Everybody has seen the infomercial type thing, like if you're at Walmart, or I think it's Bed Bath and Beyond has it too, of as seen on TV. Have you ever seen those? I'm sure I know you have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I've always wondered about some things, not everything that you see, because everything. I mean, there's some things that just look like a maybe not on the up and up. Maybe it's not for real, and you want to try different things. Well, there are some things I've researched and I've always wanted to do, and recently, this past month, April, I bought three things. Excuse me, that I always wanted to try. No, four things actually that I always wanted to try.
And it's as seen on TV.
Well, you see it on TV, and a lot of people think it could be a gimmick or whatever. One of them that I will say that anybody that's out there listening, let me know if you've heard of them. A lot of people, when you bring up grounding or grounding sheets, unless you're specifically listening to certain people on YouTube, you probably would never know that. But there is a such thing called grounding sheets, which when you go outside, let's say hypothetically, and you're out there barefooted and you're walking in the grass, you are connecting, you are grounding to the earth itself. Okay? And I know you got that look on your face. And it's a scientific fact. It's not a joke.
My tree hugging little buddy. Come on.
Okay. So I've always seen people talking about these sheets, and that does the same thing. Okay. Which grounding sheets, there are a lot of benefits about it. And now that we have used it for a month, I say there's truth to it. No doubt.
I mean,
no doubt
a
in my
truth
mind.
to what? A truth to what?
Okay, so
what has it done for you?
Okay, there's a couple things that's done. Okay, for Tammy, prior, which anybody don't know who Tammy is, that's my wife. Prior to this,
Everybody knows who it is.
Well, not every Andy doesn't know my wife's name. At least I don't think he does. But anyway, prior to this, she couldn't get good sleep at all. She would be up all night. She just couldn't get good sleep whatsoever. We got these the very first night. The very first night was, I think we put them on a Saturday night. Sunday morning, she woke up and she goes, "You didn't hear anything?" And I'm like, "No, because right now I don't know what you're talking about." So evidently, in the middle of the night, she had to turn off the alarm, let the dogs out, which we hardly ever do, and put them back in because I guess one of the dogs were whining. And all this happened, and I had no clue what was going on. So basically, somebody could have broke in, and I would not have known whatsoever. When I got up, have you ever slept so hard that you're a little bit groggy and you're kind of wiping your eyes, right? They do say that this puts you into I guess you got different levels of sleep, which I have nothing about. But anyway, and it puts you into a deep sleep. Tammy also now wakes up in the morning. Prior to the sheets, she would always wake up dead dog tired, dragging every morning. Now she does not. She wakes up with energy. She still wakes up in the middle of the night because she's having female issues. So but in between those issues, she's getting sleep, and she wakes up with full energy, and she's ready to go for the day. That's not the only thing. You know, the ache that I kept on complaining about my shoulder, I don't hardly feel that anymore. Now, that part,
you were just feeling the other day.
I said anymore. I don't feel like before we had these on there, I was feeling it every day, painful, throbbing. Even when I slept, I felt it. I don't feel that now. So there's supposed to be other benefits, as far as it's supposed to cut down inflammation in the body, supposed to help you put you into a different sleep, put you in grounding, and there are other things that it does, which I have no clue because I didn't go through all of it. So that works. And for people that don't know what grounding is, all it is a fitted sheet. On one corner of it, it has like this electrode thing you kind of plug onto, and you stick it into the ground part of your plug-in in your wall, the little round spot. You plug it in, and that's how you connect it.
So you're sleeping on a piece of metal?
No, it's a regular fitted sheet.
Huh.
And I know, hey, it don't matter. Hey, the only thing is, it doesn't. If you don't believe it, I can't help you. Can't help you with it.
Well, I've talked to we've had this conversation before, in person, and and I've talked to Wendy about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's something we may try. I mean, I'd like to know there's a money back guarantee. You know, even I got
There actually is.
my big sweaty hairy butt on the sheet, then I want to be able to return them. You know,
Sure.
if I don't feel anything.
I don't know about that, but the but yeah, I mean, it does. I'm matter of fact, I'm fixing to order another set in a different color. I'm doing that this weekend. Um, moving on to my next thing is, and this one I put off for probably 3 years, maybe if not longer. And have you ever seen Size? Have you ever seen it? Okay, I've done that. I was actually doing that today. Size. I'm going to try it. Worst it can do is
I
not do
mean,
anything.
what are you trying to accomplish? What does that do?
Get the flab, but see, you can't tell now because I'm growing out my beard again. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That beard's growing out. I'm gonna get it thinner up on the sides and just have it come out just like before. It's gonna be long. I'm gonna braid it probably. I'll just braid it, braid it in, make my hair long, and then braid it and just have it over my face, that type thing. So yeah,
Get you a Tom McDonald cut.
yeah. There you go. Dreads, braids. There you go. I got that. Now you can attest to this one, and I know you're gonna smile just like you're doing right now because you don't believe any of it. The other one is they have this gum that's neuro gum, and Donnie actually said that I needed to stop using it because I would start talking 90 to nothing. Do you remember that? And
Yeah, I feel like that's I feel like it's like cocaine
no, but
gum or something like
my
that.
mind works so much faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some more
All
of
right.
that this month, but I'm gonna get it in a different flavor. The first month was like spearmint or something. I'm gonna get it in cinnamon this time. Try it out. So that was
I like
another one.
cinnamon. Well, get
Cinnamon.
cinnamon and let me and give me one. I'll try it. See what it does.
Oh, so you want my cinnamon now? I trade it for
I
a
don't know.
cinnamon Altoid. I love those
All right,
things.
I got Altoids.
Okay, so that was I got the sheets, I got the Size, I got the gum. The other thing
Okay.
is, what is the I seen an infomercial on it, I guess you could say. It was on the Joe Rogan show. What's that guy that was on the UFC that's bald headed? His last name is Batten or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Boss Rootin.
Boss Rutan. There you go. Is it Boss Rutan? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Boz
Anyway,
Rootin.
okay. He was on his show and he was talking about this breathing thing that help you build up your lungs. Now, I do think since COVID, I think all of us have some that had COVID has had some prolonged issues. Even I think today, which makes us harder to get over some things. Maybe me and a customer was talking about that today. That it's taken him 3 weeks to get over this last cold, and he thinks it stems from the having the COVID thing. I think they done something to us.
Yeah, I
But I
mean it's
didn't
a
take
big
the shot,
possibility.
so yeah, I didn't take the shot. But they
Well, you're
one of the
got
few,
half the battle then, buddy.
one of the
Got half
few.
the battle.
But anyway, so you put this thing in your mouth, you breathe in and out for like 4 minutes, and you can actually regulate how hard it is. It's almost like you seen those guys that work out that have the mask on that has that little thing on the side, and it makes it harder for them to breathe, and they're doing the workout and everything. That's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just that. So I'm also doing that.
And you're about to do cold plunging.
No, well, I've done that right before the podcast. I jumped in the shower. They say you start out completely on cold for you start out 1 minute, work your way up to 3 minutes. Once I do that, I'm gonna buy a cold plunge, and then I think you can stay in there 3 to 6 minutes, I think, without taking it too far. But it does give you an endorphin kick for sure. There's no doubt on that.
Okay.
Because once you get out of it, and it kind of lasts longer too. They say, now I don't know, they say that somebody that takes cocaine, I don't know, I've never tried it, but they say that somebody that takes cocaine gets an endorphin kick for 9 minutes. They say person that does a cold plunge will get endorphin kick for 2 hours.
I mean, we can. There's a certain person we can ask about that.
Who? Oh, if it's who we were talking about right before, is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, I have a feeling I should know
Somebody.
this.
Yeah, you should. I mean, somebody that may have just left the company.
Oh, well, I just said somebody. Never mind. I'm not
We
going to say.
we weren't talking about we weren't talking about that like
right before the podcast.
minute. No.
Oh,
Were we? No.
I'm confused.
But
oh, I got you. I got you. Now I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Look here. I haven't always been a Christian. Okay. I've done some dumb stuff in my entire life. And
maybe he just has a
I know. Of course he does. And yeah, of course. And of course that stuff that was, there, the last time, right here, whatever. Okay.
Well, you talking about the white powder underneath the nose? Is that
that
could have just been he could have just got some salt or something on his nose or something.
Might have been eating a donut.
Yeah, it's
sugar
possible.
donut. Yeah,
got a little bit of the powdered sugar on you. Yeah, it happens all the time.
Or
yeah,
or he just might have snorted an 8-ball.
Now what is an 8? Like you talking about snorting? Isn't an 8-ball pretty big or something?
1/8 of an ounce.
Oh, well, see, I didn't even. I thought it was as big as an 8-ball.
No.
You imagine somebody snorting that much at one time, it'd probably kill you, wouldn't it?
Probably I don't know. Did you ever see? I mean, you saw. Was it Al Pacino?
Oh, you talking about Scarface?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
ever seen that movie? You ever seen that movie Blow with Johnny Depp?
That's a lot of money.
What kills me is I don't see how people can. Where somebody like us, if we tried something like that, we'd probably die the first time. Where you get some of these, you don't think so?
I mean, listen.
But you got all these other people that do it and they just ruin their life and they just wear it out and everything else and live through it all. I don't know if it gives you stamina through it, but I know it does a big thing on tearing your body and your system down. But I just have this thing in your head like somebody like us would try it and we'd get killed or something trying it the first time. There has people that's done something similar to that, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, big time. I mean, you got people that have, done it one time and their heart explodes. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Matter of fact, there was a black dude from that got drafted by the Boston Celtics way back in the day. He went out that night. I guess snorted it for the first time.
That wasn't his first time.
Do you know who I'm talking about? It was a young kid.
I know exactly.
And he didn't even get to play.
Yeah. Lonnie something.
Yeah, He didn't. That wasn't his first time. How do you know? How you know it wasn't his first time?
I I can assure you it wasn't his first time.
Oh, just because he's a
He had
basketball player?
no, I'm just saying he had a heart problem anyway, so he had a heart condition.
I
I
don't know.
remember it.
I don't want to try it.
This was
I don't want to try it, and I don't want my heart to
yeah.
explode and stuff like that.
Well, I mean,
We could ask somebody we know that's probably messing around with it. I wonder if he's listening right now.
yeah, we don't need
I
to
won't
be out
mention
there
any
running.
names.
Yeah, I won't mention no names. That's for dang sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, I wrestled for 28 years, and I was on the road quite a bit. And Brian, I mean, I tried it a couple times. I liked it too much, and never, I did it twice my entire life, and I
So that
said, nope,
explains it.
I don't explain
Wow.
nothing.
That explains a lot.
It's terrible though. I mean, it's terrible though. I mean, that's a long time. That was man. That
what
was.
do you mean it's terrible?
It's terrible that I did it.
Oh.
You know, it's just to me, it's a scumbag drug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I picture people like, Leisure Suit Larry, and just, hey, let's, you know what I'm saying? Like just a somebody that's a D bag. And, you know, I just,
Pablo
I
made a
don't
lot of
want
money
people to,
on it.
I don't want somebody to think that, that's, my legacy, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? It was peer pressure. I can tell you that. I was tired. I'd been on the road quite a bit, and we were about to pull into a show, and the guy was like, "Look, I got this or I got this," and I was like, "Well, I'll try that," and sucks that I did it, but I did, and I'm not proud of it at all, you know. And never did it again. I mean, twice, but after that, never again. You know.
That you remember.
Oh no, definitely never again.
Yeah.
Never. Nope. Just because I knew where I'd be if I did continue to do it. I liked it too much, and I just and the guy that I got it from is in prison right now. So because of drugs.
How many times? What's the real count? What's the real number?
2, promise you.
What's the real number?
Promise you, twice.
Okay. So
That's it. Ever.
all right. So let me ask you this: have you ever ate dog before?
I mean, not knowingly. Not knowingly. I can tell you that. Not knowingly.
All I want to know is, how does dog taste?
No idea.
How does dog taste?
No idea.
Donnie, the listeners want to know, how does dog taste?
I mean, then you tell them, because you were apparently really, really, really poor. So I mean, I'm sure there were no strays hanging around your house.
There wasn't, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, is it? Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? So
well, anything that we had. I mean, we had field rats in our house or in our apartment or do you call those? What do you call those homes that are stuck together? Kind of like, I don't know. They're like 4 or 5 in a duplex or something.
Duplexes or townhomes, whatever.
Buddy, when that trap went off in the middle of the night, you know, it was a big one. And I kid you not, and I'm not exaggerating in the least bit. The body on that thing, I kid you not, was probably I bet you at least 6 to 8 inches long. The body,
skinned
not
it
the
and
tail.
had it with
No, he's about
skinned
that
it
big
and
around.
had it with rice. You had it with rice.
God, dog. Huh?
How'd you season it?
A little bit of Lowry seasoned salt.
There you go. Lowry's
Huh?
some Lowry's lemon pepper
Yeah. Oh,
as well.
and the tail I used to make a mustache out of. I kind of like glue it with the little Elmer's glue. Just have the
Yeah.
tail down both sides, kind of like I was Raleigh fingers or something like that.
Did you put the feet on like a ruler and use it to scratch your back with?
Actually, yes. Well, I mean, we just got a stick off of a tree outside, but yes, that is what we
There you go.
did. Because after you
There you go.
leave it, I don't know if you know this, after you cut the feet off and you sprinkle some salt and you leave it like that for probably maybe close to a week or so.
It does this.
Exactly.
There you go.
And you
Nice.
kind of tape it and, duct tape or whatever and use it for a back scratcher. Or if you needed to pick your teeth a little bit, you just kind of get in there and just, give it a little extra.
Oh my gosh, that's too much today.
Oh,
That's way too much.
So we're not going to talk about Dahmer then?
No, we already talked about that once.
I know, but it's such a good subject. I loved it. I mean, imagine your friend turning. Yeah, what if I turned out to be like a Dahmer and you never knew it?
That'd be terrible.
What would you? I mean, would you be disappointed?
A tad.
What? That you didn't figure it out, or that I was like Dahmer?
He was such a good guy. I don't understand. I mean, how did it?
His mom
I called him up.
He was a good boy, right? He never done anything wrong.
Oh, apparently not.
I watched the thing yesterday that when Pablo got shot, they actually have still like reporters interviewing his mom saying that he was a good boy, that he done all these good stuff for people, which he did do good stuff for people. But yeah, but they were so happy when they had like I mean, it was a big thing. They loved it when he finally got shot and killed. They finally got him. Of course, he outmaneuvered him for what? I don't mean 3-4 years easy. So maybe,
man, how long did Johnny Depp's character? How long was he on the run or doing it?
Do you know Depp's character? Blow is supposedly based on a true story as well. You know that, right?
Yes, I do. Yes.
And he met Pablo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He kept.
Was that on the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
He actually.
Oh, was that where Pablo killed somebody in front of him?
Yeah, exactly. And he actually kept calling him El Padrino. Well, El Padrino, I talked to somebody that speaks Spanish day before yesterday. Anyway, and I was asking what the difference is between the way they, because there's one Spanish word that's boss, and then there's what they called Pablo was boss. And then the guy from Blow called Pablo El Padrino, which is the Godfather. So, yeah, he was called by many names. But he was the biggest.
Sounds like it.
Biggest money dude there was. Oh, you replied
That's right.
back.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, you replied. Oh, ain't that sweet.
Oh, that's my good friend Shannon, man.
Is she from, what's the one person's name that is from, that lives off the land?
Oregon?
Yeah, I think so.
No, that's Michelle. She's not. I hadn't seen her on.
Okay.
She's probably still driving in from work.
Are they on different time zone? I know that sounds stupid, but I really don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oregon. I didn't think she worked.
she does. Yeah, she has a job, but I mean, they live off the land. They don't like they.
I
She
think we ought to
does.
have a whole conversation on that one night and maybe get her
We can have
involved.
her on.
Yeah,
We can have her on.
yeah, for sure. Because I've watched. They have a series about that as well. Do you know? In the past year, which blew my mind, there's been over 2 million people that left their corporate jobs to go live in the middle of nowhere and to live off the land. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
2 million
That's
people. Now
cool.
get this. But the majority of them, when they get out there, don't prepare. And some of them don't have running water. Some of them don't have a ways to make it. And I don't know what they're thinking. And these people go around helping people like that. But and then we need to
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good series though. Seriously, it is. But and another thing I want to talk about too, when we can, for another podcast, is how me and you talked about growing. You growing some stuff and me growing some stuff. I think we should talk about that too. So
We should, and we can get like she could tell us a lot
she
of
could
stuff.
tell us. Maybe we could put all into one because she could tell us all that.
Big time. She cans, and she like I think her husband has. I think they're allowed to get one bear per year. But man, let me tell you, that bear will last them. I mean, the entire
Season, yeah.
year. I think, and
And
so with it, she makes bear jerky and then bear stew, and like she does the steaks and the burger, and you know what I'm saying, so all that stuff. And
so they both have jobs.
No, he's a retired Marine.
Okay.
But I mean,
I find that very interesting.
So I'll reach out to her and
do that and see if we can have her
you
on.
pick a date. You pick a date, and
okay. Speaking of which, we got to let everybody know about next week. I'm having to cover for work that night.
Oh,
remember?
That's right. Yeah. So
probably make it Tuesday of next week.
We could probably do Tuesday.
Well, yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. I mean, what time do you get home from church on Wednesday?
Church is it's from 6:30 to 7:30. Get home about 8
That'd be
or
hard.
so. Yeah,
that'd be hard to do, I think. So yeah, we could do Tuesday.
Okay, so let me know about that, and I think I'm gonna start my my growing thing this weekend. It's a possibility.
All right. Well, I got a full weekend with Mary Day K, so we're going to be at the. Can I mention it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Go ahead.
We're gonna be at the Shrimp Festival, and when I want to say that our booth is 322, but it's near.
Is it on the main drag or on one of the side streets?
It's near the main drag. We're like in the middle of Center Street, I think. What is that? Is that the main drag?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so hopefully when Wendy gets she's taking Luna over to my in-laws. Hopefully she'll reply to this and say where she's at and everything. So we are going to be in front of probably 150,000 people.
Wow.
That entire from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and so we're amongst all the artists, and we got some new stuff that she's done, and so it's going to be an amazing weekend, So you already seen everything else that she's done, and she's got some new stuff that is really, really nice, and so yeah. Sorry to bore you, buddy. Sorry to bore you.
No,
sorry to bore you.
It ain't, dude. I don't know why. I don't know if that shower's put me to sleep or what, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, man. So All right, we can wrap it up.
Okay.
You know, looking forward to seeing people this weekend if they can come on out, and even after the podcast ends, you can still comment, and we just ask that you share, subscribe, hit your notification button that you get notified that we're on, and but the most important thing is just share, share, share. We really appreciate you guys, and with that being said, my name is Donnie.
My name is Brian.
We're out.
Peace.